have a stable work, but please, please, and please, the salary can never help you achieve your financial goals. Never. With salary alone, the choices you want to make in life for your kids, for your children, for your future unborn generation can never be up to the task. That is the main reason why we are here to share this. So when it comes to income, you should first understand that we have an income called the passive income and then an active income. Active income simply means the income you have when you get to work. Like me, today I've been to work. I was on flight to the northern part of my country. I came back and then I am on this call. You see, what you do, the reason I say get your pen and paper ready. If you are going to write a lot of things, whatever you've learned as the session proceeds, drop them in the chat box, post them, tag somebody with it on Facebook, on social media. Get them understand. People don't understand what you do. That is why they don't buy into what you are doing. You get a point. So as you leave school, you should know when you go to work, you work 24/7. You are supposed to be there. If you are not there, you don't get paid. Anything you do by you being there actively, you are earning an active income. So if you have maybe a shop, if you have maybe how do you call it? Some kiosks that you run, you have a food joint, you are a tailor, you are a dressmaker, you are a barber and stuff like that. You can call yourself a self-employed. You are not working for anybody to pay you, but your income is still what? Active. It is not passive. Passive income is where you do something for once. Okay, say your office building has been built by somebody once, and then anytime you go, you get there, you get paid every month. The person is being paid by you because you will need to do what? Pay rent to stay in. Not even your office space, your rent, your apartment, where you live. If it is not for you, somebody is making passive income out of you. So you put a business down, we'll get to that stage where you know what exactly the business is all about. So what you need to do is that without an income stream, what I want you to know today is this: without an income stream, your business will fail. You have a business, you pick all your money, you rent a shop, you paint, you do this, you can, then you are in the shop. Whatever business you are doing. For those who are working and want to build side businesses, you need to know all these things. Many small businesses have a single income stream, such as the electrician, the plumber, the watches, like I said. Having multiple streams of income is a good way of to safeguard your business against a downtime, like the time coronavirus popped up. A lot of people who don't have other sources of income, they are now all out of business, and they are now struggling to come back because they are depending on that one stream from the business, and they pay rent from that, they do this from that, they feed their family from that, they pay school fees from that same business. It can give you, if you have extra other sources of income, it can give your business that stability and an opportunity to grow. You can take some of the money, invest. Do you understand? So basically, if you've read a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant before, you will know that so far as we are in life and we are all looking for money, we will fall under one of these quadrants. The cash flow quadrant simply taught us the 4 ways to produce. So wherever you are, if you don't know this today, I want you to know it. It's either you're an employee on the left side, a self-employed, or a business owner. Now, this is where I want you to know that if you have this one container somewhere, you say it's a business, that is not a business. A business, you need to have sources of a network of what? Let me mute everybody. Okay, you can see. So I've muted everybody. So it's either you have a system. When you have systems where you don't need to be there. So, okay, you can have, the electrician can have a system of business. a network of businesses. So you have 4, 5, 6 electrical shops within the country. So they are producing money for you, whether you are even in shop A or shop B. They sell and they send you the money. So you have other sources, other businesses. That the network of one, a self-employed person can have network of what he's doing, a group of what he's doing, and that thing become a system of business. I hope I'm making sense. So if you have that business, that is where you can call yourself an investor. You can make money from the business. Maybe you have a lot of money from your business and you take some surplus one to go and invest into maybe a share in some other company, buy share in some other company and stuff like that. Now, let's go straight point. Why do you even need to create an additional income source? Because the economy is very horrible. This economy is not smiling at all. The economy is not smiling. So if you are here, you are listening to me, you know that no matter where you find yourself on the continent of Africa, the economy is never smiling. Living conditions are getting tougher, scary every day. Fuel prices are hiking. This is the reason why you need extra income source. The main reason why you need extra income source is because the system, things are increasing every day. Your job is uncomfortable. You have to wake up. Sometimes I wake up dawn, not less than 2 a.m. to get to work. Sometimes I leave home as early as 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. There are times I leave 2 a.m. For how long can I keep doing this? So quickly, I cannot quit my job. So what I can do is to do what? Is to create another source of income. And if you can create another source of income in these particular hard times, then I can assure you that you will be able to survive through certain times as the time goes by. Now, inadequate salary. You and I know that our salary is not enough. You and I know that our salary is not. A salary can never be enough. That's why they say, I'll keep telling some people that your boss, whoever you are working for, your boss can never pay you as enough to live in the same community or the same area with him. I don't know the richest part in Cameroon, Nigeria. I think somewhere in Lekki. If you come to Ghana, you hear how do you call it? East Legon, Achimota, somewhere, Trasako, and those stuff like that. My brothers and sisters from Ghana, on this call, if you are working and your pay is 1,000 cedi, 2,000 cedi, even 5,000 cedi in Ghana, can you afford to live in Trasako with your boss? Can you pay rent? That is the reality. I went to a school to give a speech on extra income or out entrepreneurship. I was asking the lecturers in the school, why don't they have, say, how do you call it? A course, okay? Why don't they have a course called Money 101 for them to teach our children, our lovely ones about money? By the time they get out of school, they will know what is debt, what is savings, what is the shares. We were not taught about money. So when somebody is talking, or we are always aggressive talking about money, we look weird. But without money, you can't pay rent, you can't do good works, charity works. These are some of the reasons why you need to create other sources of income. You meet somebody, what do you love to do? I love to help people. But you've not finished helping yourself. How can you help others? You don't have money. How can you help the people? The man is hungry. You said you want to help him. You are going to preach the gospel to the person. Feed the man. Jesus fed the people before he spoke to them about gospel. So if you just go there, you say, I love this, I love that. People are dying in the hospital. If you have enough money, you can go to the hospital, pay some people's bill. People gave birth at the maternity or they couldn't even afford their bills. They are sleeping on the floor. There are hospitals who don't have beds. for people to sleep. So we need to make money. Anybody that tells you money is not good, slap the person if possible. If you can't slap the person, unfriend the person. Don't let that person ever enters your life again. So you need to make money. No time for your loved ones. These are the reasons why you need to be provoked. You need to know. These are the reasons why you must be able. You must be able to tell yourself that I need to create additional income. You don't have time for your loved ones because every day I want to go to work, come and go, go to work and come and go. The time you think you have the money, that time your children are also now working, and then they will not be able to even have time for you to be with you. So the cycle continues. Now you are hustling for money, you go come, and then the time you need to have time for your kids, your children, to teach them the norms, the things, and then the time you have the money, that time yourself, you are old, you are grown enough, you don't have enough time for yourself, your health is deteriorating, and then you can't even enjoy the money. At that time, your children are now married and they are gone. So the time you need, it is because you don't have enough. People have the time, they don't have the money. People have the money, they don't have the time. Some have both, they don't have the health. It is one way or the other. So if we learn all these things, we know all these things, what you are supposed to do. You see, you can't even live a desired life like you want your children to go to a certain school in the US or maybe Christ the King or GIS or Christian High. You can mention the highest school in your community, your country. Why are you destined alone for your kids to go to the average schools? No, it is because of your inactions, the situation you decided to be here. That is why you are here. The decisions you make today, the decisions you make yesterday, the decisions you are going to be making today, it will shape your results tomorrow. That is what I want you to understand. So you have to keep your job. If you have a job, fine. But I am always enthused. I am always passionate about seeing fellow employees trying to do something aside. Yes. And then you need to know why, the benefits, the need for creating passive income, and then the benefit. The benefit is definitely going to be financial stability. We all need that financial stability. You need it. If you don't have financial stability, like I said, you can't win it. It is motivation to have money in your pocket. Money gives you choice. You go to the shopping mall with your kid, your children, and you don't want them to pass certain places. You don't want them to walk through certain counters. Do you know why? You are afraid that they will see something, they will pick something, and then they will be asking, the mommy, buy this for me, daddy, buy that for me. So some of us, we don't even feel comfortable when we go out with your children because you don't have what it takes. These are some of the things you need to know. What do you want in life? How do you want your life to supposed to be? It is not a luxury. It is a necessity. The life you were praying for your father to give you, your mother to give you, and you didn't get. Why are you denying yourself? Why are you going to deny your children in the family? If you can't give them their life, if you can't give them, yes, you can't do everything for them, but you have to do something and leave it at a certain stage for them to start from there. If you look at the community, you look at some people, they don't need to pray for starting capital for business. They can have people to go there. They don't even need to struggle for ideas because somebody has done it before. So you just walk to the person in the lineage, and then the person will give them the advice. Do this, I did this, and it didn't work. So do this and this. That is the life you're supposed to be dreaming for your kids. That is the life you need to be dreaming for the future, unborn generations. You have the freedom to pursue your passion work if you have extra income. You can retire early. See, retirement is not about age. Retirement is about your quantum of wealth you've created, that when you leave your job or you are not working today, you'll be able to live on that. Some of us on this call, when we leave our current jobs, when we leave our jobs today, we can't survive for the next 2 months. We can't survive for the next 3 weeks. We can't survive for the next 2, 4, 5 months. That's why we are still keeping our jobs. These are some of the things. It is exciting when you have money. You know, see, sometimes some level of money, if you even have sickness, is afraid of you. Accident is afraid of you. Your mindset is clear. You don't think the way in there are certain transport public transport we call in my country, Ghana, Trotsky. You enter, you see people fighting over 20 pesos. That's poverty. The mate is insulting the passenger about 20 pesos. You can't, poverty, there's no mobility in poverty. You should be angry against poverty. You should always be annoyed against poverty. That is the only way you can. You wake up and the first thing you are thinking about, how should I better my life? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to better my life today? Go to work after your boss insulted you for making late, the rain is falling, nobody cares. You know why? Your boss is an entrepreneur. He needs to make the company work. So you have to force you to be there. So don't go to work and tell your boss the boss is wicked. The wickedness of your boss should be a motivation. The insult from your boss is supposed to be a motivation. Walking through the rain dawn time, waking up dawn should be a motivation. Those are some of the things you need to know. So you need to know that money gives you a choice. Some of you think that this food, there's a saying in my country that rice doesn't satisfy people. In Akan language, they say you don't have money, you say rice doesn't satisfy. If I cook one sack of rice for you, can you eat? You can't eat. So if you are eating rice and you have enough money, when the rice is finished, you can go and buy another one. So if you don't have money, you can't keep saying that rice doesn't satisfy. We eat more. You have to eat more before you. If you need to eat 2 sacks, buy. If you have the choice, why don't you buy the thing to eat? Now, if you want to start a side business, okay, you have a job, you want to start a side business. This is what I did almost a decade ago. I've been working for the past 40 years. After some years, then I realized that my job alone cannot give me what it takes in life. I was searching for business opportunities. I was looking for ideas to make money. I was looking for ways to add something holistically, legally, legitimately to add to my work, that it will not jeopardize my working hours, that will not take my current source of income. Because mind you, I advocate for extra income sources. So I want to have like 4, 5, 6, 7 income sources. So let's say you have a job, your salary is the first one. The second one is what I want to do. So I was looking for. So I asked myself, can I start clothing business? Can I import? Can I sell cars? Can I build a school? All those ones involve a huge starting capital. So I couldn't, but I found a system, a platform with where a company is already registered. I don't even have money by then to go out to register a company, to go and then register my own product. You yourself, you know how FDA, it will take you a long time, the money you need to invest, the money you need to put for even registering a company and register general. For those of you who have tried to register companies before. Okay, so I now look for something that is already there. This is where we lack as Africans and a lot of people who are struggling in business. We don't know partnership, coming together, synergy for an existing system that can give you something, that can give you leverage. You stand on someone's shoulder and then you climb. We don't know that. So if you even find a system, what do you want to see as a startup that you don't have the agility to do certain things? This is what I look out for. I took a product-based business, okay? Something people can feel, a product-based or a service-based that can be in need. People will need it. Example, if you drink, when you wake up this morning, you brush your teeth, you drank water. Were you forced to drink water? No. Were you forced to brush your teeth? No. You need to brush. It's a need base. It's on need. You don't need to be forced to brush your teeth. You don't need to be forced to drink water. As a woman, every month you don't need to be forced that you are menstruating, so you look for sanitary pad. These are things we use in our community. You don't need to be forced to eat. So food, water, these are on need basis. That is why when I made money to a certain level, the first thing I thought of is to open an eatery, a local eating chopper, that when you can come to, we go to Accra, you can get something to eat. You will never run out of what? Business. People will always eat. People will always drink water. Sex sells. Imagine a lot of people suffering because of their eating habits. They can't even satisfy their wives in bed. So if you have a legitimate business that is helping people to improve their sexual dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, I'm giving you a lot of things. If you have the opportunity to import, mini importation within your country from one side to another, to get food stuffs for people that they can eat, you will still be in business. So I look for product-based services that are that are consumable, that are need-based, and that are demonstrable with a company. And then I join that company, and then I pitch on their platform, and then I started making money. How do you make it work? How do you make it work? How do you even get started? Now, for you to start anything business, anything tangible to give you extra income source, these are some of the things you need to ask yourself. Are you in for the freedom or for the security? If you are in for security, the security is the worst part. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people want to keep their jobs. A lot of people don't want to lose their job. So they want to keep their job. Yes, it is good to keep your job. But what I want you to know is that security, there's no security anywhere. The best place for you to see security is in the cell. The biggest place with security is in the cell. There is no job security to any job. Anything can happen. You can lose your job. Coronavirus taught us. We saw it. So you can't be there and say that you because of security, you are going to be there because I want freedom, I want security, I want no, you can't. There's nothing like security when it comes to our business, when it comes to money making or how do you call it, financial freedom. You can't. So a lot of people are suffering because they want security. So if you are starting something, these are some of the things I want you to know. Are you going for freedom or you are in for security? Ask yourself today, write it down. Am I in for freedom? Am I in for security? Now, the benefit of being freedom, it gives you, what will keep you going is the reason why you started. You are in for the security or you are in for, if you are in for security, you will definitely know that if that's why you don't care, you are okay to just wake up every morning, go to work. If you are in for freedom, you don't need an alarm clock. That dream, that freedom financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it will keep chasing you. It will keep chasing you. You can never be free if you are not financially free. Write it down. You can never be free if you are not financially free. I am telling you. So if you get this and you know from the benefit of having an extra income source, you keep going. When people are even leaving you, you are going because your freedom is paramount to you. People will keep telling you, oh, this will not work. It doesn't work. Don't do this. They quit on their businesses, they quit on their vision, they quit on their dreams, they quit on their aspirations, and they are forcing you to equally quit on yours. That is what I want you to know. Now, how do you make it work? You need a team. For the team, you need it. If you don't have a team, it's going to be hard for you. Let me give you an instance. All the big people you read about, all the business people you read about, have you ever seen any of them do something alone in their life? Never. They go with a team. Every successful person have a team. All the successful people have a team. So why do you want to do it alone? Why are you doing it alone? Ask yourself. You start a business, me alone and myself. Find a system you can leverage. Now, this is the idea I want you to have. Imagine we are 30 on this call. They've paid everybody here $10,000, $10,000 each. And we are going, all the 30 of you will give me a loan, 10% of your $10,000 each. Who will be richer? Who will be more wealthy? Who will have more money? Am I not the one? Yes. So this is why I love what I do. If I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in my system, do the same thing I do, we'll make profit and we'll share among ourselves. Synergy. If you want to do it alone, you cannot get it. It is not possible. So you need a team. Now, before you start any business, before you make it well, before you create any tangible source of income, before you even start, what I want you to know is this: your relationship with people. Before starting that thing, before starting any venture, the relationship you build with people, the relationship you already have with people, it will either reward you negatively or positively. It will either make you or unmake you. Nobody is an island on this earth. So you have to build relationship, good one with people. That is the only way you will be able to benefit profitably, positively, when you start any other venture. It is very, very, very necessary. It is very, very, very necessary. That is why you see you are struggling. Somebody will just join one time because he had a network, he had a good rapport with people, he live good with people, positively. He will make it more than you in whatever you guys are doing. So if I see people on social media, they are insulting politicians, insulting people, somebody will want to join your business. Okay? But if you go through your behavior on social media alone, you end up saying, no, this guy, I can't work with you. You are insulting the political party, you are insulting this lecturer, you insult this guy, and I love that guy so much, I cannot work with you. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so I just want you to know that people will always be your number one capital in business. Capital is not only about, it's not about money. People have $1 million, they start business, they fail. Human beings, your customers, your partners, your team, it is the most important. If you don't treat them well, you gather them and you scatter. You gather them and you scatter. You gather them and you scatter. So if you have a team mindset, if you have a group of people mindset, you will stay on course with the idea of concentrating or making 1% of 100 people's effort than just making 100% on only your effort. I repeat, if you have a team conscious, human beings conscious, woman conscious, team conscious, leverage conscious, when you start something, you always have the idea of making 1% of 100 people's effort. 1% of 100 people's effort. I'm just paraphrasing John D. Rockefeller. He said he would choose, he preferred to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than making 100% of his own, only his effort. That's how we make wealth. That's how we build wealth. So imagine despite have this way chocolate drink. It's a drink in Ghana. If his target is to get only half, that's 15 million Ghanaians to drink this way every month. And if this way is $1 or 1 cedi or 1 kwacha or 1 sefa, and 15 million people are going to drink that a day or every day, how much is it going to make? You see the idea. So get enough of people, a large number of people, use your product, use your services, and see how beautiful it's going to be. That's the only way. So you can start small, you can start big if you have the what it takes. Now you need to have a leverage mindset. Ensure you have more than what? Just 24 hours a day personally. Do you think despite all Canada, Japan, business-wise, Dangote, business-wise, mention a business, do you think the Grand Garden and do you think they all have that 24 hours like you? No. Multiply 24 hours or 8 hours the people work for them by the number of their workers. You see the number of hours they have a day. So if you don't have 10, 20, 30 people that you are going to be making 4 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours from them every day. You have people in different continents working, doing business with you together. You're already in business, and then whilst we sleep in Ghana, some people are now waking up and they are going to be making money for you. Whilst you are asleep, you work till you die. And that one won't give money. I'm not the one who's saying it. Principles are principles. The universe is ruled by principle. Wealth is ruled by principle. If you don't plant and you are expecting harvest, you'll be a thief. You'll be a criminal. Write it down. If you don't plant, if you don't sow a seed, okay? If you don't sow a seed and you are expecting a harvest, you'll be a thief. You'll be a criminal. Because principles are principles. You need to sow. Rain will fall on it. You need to take care of the weeds. You have to take the weeds out. Every success, everything in life, you have to struggle for it. Every growth, nothing will grow without struggle. Nothing will grow without hard work. Productively. Only weeds grows without struggle. Only weeds grow without hard work. So you go to the farm. I was born on the farm. I plant maize. The maize is struggling to grow, to give you good seed, to give you abundant harvest, but the wheat doesn't struggle. So nothing tangible will grow without hard work, without struggle, without proper grooming, without following the principle. Only weeds, W-E-E-D-S, weeds. That's the only thing that grows without struggle. That's why I see a lot of people jumping from one opportunity to other, one opportunity to other. There's no shining thing anywhere. You have to stay put, you have to build, you have to work your ass off, you have to water it. You think the grass is greener there. Do you know how they keep it green? Do you know the job involved? Do you know they are behind the scene? Some of you on this call, and then you start something, you start a business with a firm, the company with a team, and you keep comparing your seed season with people's harvest season. People are already in their harvest season before you are coming. So this is the time you are in your seed season. You can't compare yourself to their harvest season. It is not going to work. You have to bury your head down. You have to water your seed. You have to water your seed. When people leave you, you have to still be there. Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, drop 111 in the chat box before I continue again. 111. Let me see those listening. Let me see what type something you've heard so far. Okay, Sapon is listening. Gordon is listening. Peter is listening. And Atobra is listening. Ambrosia is listening. Damo is listening. Matthias is listening. King David is listening. Matthias Richard is listening. Mamadu is listening. Am I making sense at all? What have I said so far that you like? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. Invite somebody to join this call. Don't be on this call alone. Let's evoke our spirit. How do we grow a team? You can't grow a team without. Okay, this I should continue. Some say I'm making sense. Yeah, I thought I'm just speaking some garbage here. Now, you can never grow a team without leading by example. Some of you post things. Sometimes I just watch some people's posts and I laugh. Do you know why? Some people preach things they never, how do you call it? Some preach things that they never even practice themselves. Sometimes I just laugh. Somebody is saying, don't quit. You can do it. 2 weeks, he quit his business. Don't stop. 2 weeks, he stopped the business. How possible? How can you be telling people don't quit, and you yourself you quit? My people, you can't be posting things that you will not practice yourself. It's an insult to your followers. Everyone can get enthused about starting. Only the real ones can endure to finish. Everyone can start something. We all can launch businesses. If you are not enthused about it, if you are not ready for the game, you will quit. You can't lead. You can't build a team without leading. Men must be blown, women must be blown into leadership, and leadership will lead you to grow your business. If you are always trying to be behind, you see, it's not about being a leader to speak or not. You can be a leader in organizing events. You can be a leader in gathering people. You can be a leader by presenting. You can be a leader by inviting. This is what we do. This is what we live for. This is what makes our money. Anybody tell you that our type of business, sharing economy, starting a business, MLM doesn't work, network marketing doesn't work, putting people together doesn't work, showing product based to people doesn't work, leave the person. We are living testimonies. We know people who pay bills from this industry, this opportunity, this profession has changed my life. Without this profession, I can't be saying things that I don't know. Anything I say here are things I practiced, things I learned, things I did, things that work for me. So I don't need to come. I'm not even afraid. This industry made me a landlord. This industry made me build a house and attach it to my church. That is the fulfillment we are talking about. It is not about I can't do it. If you say you can't do it, then you even disqualify yourself. You can't do it, but you can't put people together. But you can go and do the same thing for your boss to pay you salary. Why can't you do it aside your job? It is possible. Money don't grow on money. Money don't grow in any place. You are living one side to another. You hear something today. That's why people take all their money. Financial freedom, you don't have it. If you don't have financial freedom, you can't grow any business. You can't grow. You can't lead a team. You can't even. You make money and you throw all the money away. Where to put your money? Where to do? What to do at the price? Some of us are in good businesses, but we enter those businesses at the wrong time. You are in a good company, you are in a good business, but you join that company, you join that team, you join that business at the very wrong time. It happens. Yes, you can join any company at any time and win at any time, but you can't also sell. Know that you can't also sell horrible product to people. You can't have a useless product and you still be in business praying to God. You need to use your brain. It is very, very important. Do what you preach. Have a service mindset. Serve people. Some people will only approach you to join their business when they need you to qualify for the next round, when they need you to hit the next round to qualify for some incentive somewhere. That's the only time they call you even on the team. They don't care about you. If you lead, sometimes you have to put business aside. Whatever company you belong to, whether traditional business, whatever you do, you have to put your employees at a certain level sometimes. You have to find out. The guy comes to work and his body language is not good. You organize presentation. That guy who was on fire the last 2, 3, 4 months, you organize presentation this week. He's not coming. He's not showing up. 2 days, 3 days. You have to call and find out. Charlie, what's up? Are you well? Is everything okay? I don't see why we should be in competition with each other. We need to complete each other to make it bigger. If you make it small, I make it small, you make it small, together there's joy in the team, and then you can push forward. If you alone, you are in the team, you are making $10,000, $20,000, and the guy is making $250, just even $50 is struggling. How then? What is happening to him? Find out. You can't carry everybody at your back. You can only teach them. Some of them too are lazy in the team. Some of us, we are very, very lazy. When your leader is calling for meeting, you don't show up. When they are calling, because you see, in our business, nobody chases you to do something. Nobody will chase you. When you start business, nobody chases you. It's not a job. Business is a job. Unlike you have to clock in every morning. If you don't do it, your boss will chance on you, and 2 days, 3 days, you slash your salary. Our business in general, to become independent, and that's why a lot of people fail in business, because nobody is going to chase you. Nobody will force you to go and learn. If you want to lead, you have to take certain courses on your own. Go to YouTube, learn leadership, and come and practice. Learn how to talk to people, practice communication. Some of your communication is very horrible. You open your mouth and you are speaking. How to speak the truth. Knowing the truth is one thing, and how to speak the truth is another thing. Communication. If you don't have it, forget about doing business. And if you forget about doing business, then what else? You can't have your extra income source. You have to be people's conscious. You have to be conscious about your team people. You don't only remember them when you are in need. With their action, you can get to A, B, and C. It doesn't work like that. If I'm on your team and you do such to me, the next time we will even see, I'll build my business, but I won't even call you. You don't deceive prospect. This is one of the biggest disservice we do to ourselves. A very big disservice. We deceive people to just because somebody will say, if you join my team, you will get this in the next 2 days. What? What are you talking about? If you join my company, I will give you this, I'll give you that. If you join my business, I will give you this, I'll give you that. Who told you? It doesn't work like that. You can't give me anything. You cannot give me anything. It is not possible. You have to do the work. Let the people know that without the work, if they don't do the work, they will not achieve anything. That is what you need to let them know. Tell them the truth. Speak the truth. Stop deceiving people. Some of you, because you are vulnerable, because the people also know that you like it cheap. You like it cheap. And because you like it cheap, he will just do anything to deceive you. He will deceive you, and then you join. That is all. You cannot be deceiving people. Let them know that there's a job at stake. Which business would you just start today and tomorrow you make $15,000? Is it possible? Is that lotto? It doesn't work like that. Have the courage. See, I always tell people, I prefer to make $100 every day in peace, speaking the truth, than to make $10,000 a month and ruin my reputation, ruin my personality. Some people are rugged business people. They don't care. They don't care what happens. They don't care about personality. They don't care about reputation. So they do anything just to make their money. And that is what they do. But I don't believe that you are in business for sex. It doesn't matter. Some people, they don't care. Be ready, and always be passionate about your business, but be polite. Remember, I want you to write this one down. No matter the business you are in, no matter whether traditional, whether MLM, whether you are in investment, people don't join companies. People, they don't join companies. People join people. Before they know about your company, they will join you before the company. That is all you need to know. So how you live with the people is very, very important. How do you keep yourself in the game? How do you keep yourself in the game for long to hit the top rank? Hey, to get to the top in every business you do, it's not easy. You know, day ground, I bet you will get it cheap. It is never meant to, see, if it was supposed to be easy, everybody would be doing it. By the time you even join that company, see, I love to bring people together in this our sharing economy, in our profession. I don't care your company, I don't care your team. No, we will win all together. Success is like air. Everybody can breathe success. But you have to do something for it. You close your nose and see if you'll be able to breathe the air. I don't care your company, I don't care your team. I want to roll with you. I want us to do it together. Bring the beauty, bring the synergy for the people who don't understand what we do, why we do it, to join. I know some people on this call. They see my passion, they see my love, they see how I do my stuff. They want to know, what is it about? Yes, that is what we need. The more we get people to understand what we do, our business, you need to even understand. People keep saying it doesn't work. It's a code. Only the people at the top win. Your money will run. Which business are you going to start that you're not going to lose money? My brother, you are going, my sister, you definitely lose something. Your time, sacrifice your time for your loved ones, your friends. There are some places you are not going to go again. You can't be running around with other people anyhow. No, it won't work. You have to let go some relationships to keep your business running. By now, I should be with my wife, I should be with my children playing, but I am here because this is my business. You are my business. I need to get you to understand. We liberate people's mindset. It's not just a business of making money. No, that's why I say you have to be people's conscious. If you are in our business and you are not ready to let go things, you are not ready to help people, you are not ready to let somebody understand. Our job is to educate. Your job, if you are here, you are not in any form of our business. Your job is to decide. If you're already in the business, your job is to decide to maintain a momentum wherever you find yourself. Keep on holding. If you are in your company, hold it 2 to 3 years. Not that you are just sitting there, you are waiting for 2 to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You are doing the needful. That is what I want you to know. You have to focus 3 to 5 years. That's the only way you can get to the top. You have to be ready to learn, practice, and teach. At this stage, you are going to learn on your own. Conflict management between your team, how to sell. You are going to learn marketing. Anybody will tell you, me, I don't like sales. You will remain an employee forever. You can't start any business and win and make it good without saying you don't like to learn. You don't want to sell. You have to learn. All my life, I do engineering, but now I can teach you sales because I can even sell. I can come to your house, pick your own trousers and sell it to you. Because I realize and I understand the principles of life that to make money, I need to learn how to sell. I can't keep saying I don't know how to sell. Maybe what I'm saying doesn't make sense. But if you don't practice it, you aren't going to make any money. How do you make money? By selling something. You want to sell yourself to be employed so that they can give you some fraction of the money you bring to the company. And if your boss is not happy, you can sack you at any time. You can't do FOCO. He owns the business. He struggled to build his business. So you can't come and fucked up. If you like, go and build yours. That's a fact. Do you understand? You can't keep being in business and not do. You have to do the money producing activities. You post on Facebook, yes. You publicity, you give yourself out, yes. But you have to do the money producing activities. Now, the people who are not part of any company on this call, our business is simple. Our business is simple. You get a working platform of your choice that you like. You like their product. The product works. It's health-based. You help people solve their health issues and you get paid. Yes, Mr. Gordon, don't worry. When we finish, we'll talk about it. I'm showing you the principles. I am showing you the mindset behind the business. What you need to know, what we need to do, what we do. Products is just 15 to 10%. Services are just 15 to 10%. But if you don't have the mindset, you will join today and quit tomorrow. That is how it is. I have been in this for almost a decade. It changed my life financially, spiritually. I met other people who transform my life spiritually, physically, emotionally. I work on myself. Tactically, I am growing and I'm still growing and I'm still meeting people. Some people who normally tell you this thing don't work. Some will say, show me how much you earn so far. When you are going to look for a job, did you tell your boss to show you the company owner to show you his account balance before he employs you? No, but why I am offering you an opportunity that can take you to the next level in financially, and you want to see me, my bank balance before then, you are not ready, you are not eager enough. This is our company, this is our industry, this is our profession. What we do is that we prospect people, the money producing activity. You have to prospect, looking for people every day to show your business, to show your product, to show your services, to show why you start what you are doing, to explain to them your vision. My vision, my mission is to help you make not less than 200 to 300 to 500 cedis a week aside your whatever money you are making, whatever's your salary. I want to help you to make 500 cedis, to make 200 cedis a week, after every 7 days, working with me and my team, her team and your team, together with all the people on this call, we can help you to achieve that aim. But you need to go through certain processes that we've gone through and it's working for us. If I have only one person on this call, I'm going to speak with the same passion. I'm going to speak with the same sense of agency. I don't speak because of the number is 20, 30, 40, 100. No. You don't need everybody to be on the call. Jesus saved a lot of people from 70 something to 12. 12 people. Jesus get only 12, God only 12 people. And today the gospel is in everywhere. Even the people who refuse the gospel, even today, they know there's a gospel. They've heard it. That there is somebody. He saved a lot of people. So you don't need people. In the entire life of your business building, just look out for at least 3 to 5 loyal people who have the mindset you have to build with them. You will see everybody to have that group of people around them. 3, 4, 5, worst case 10. Build with them. You will see your bank account. You prospect the people. Learn how to invite. Invitation is different from prospecting. How do you place an invite? You invite people to come for dinner. The same way you invite people to come on this call. This call is not a business presentation. It's mind preparation, something to talk about money. You could have invited prospects. What is this guy talking about? So because you invited him after that, you could just close him. Every opportunity you have to learn, get in a prospect. There are people you are going to follow up on them for several times. Presentation of or showing them your plan, showing them your vision. It's a way you have to go about it. How to close them. Have to keep closing every day. Keep closing people. It's an art. Learn it. Go on YouTube. Go on Google right now. How to close a prospect. You see the script will come. Learn, read some, and practice on the prospect. If you don't prospect, how are you going to practice on them? Follow up. 95% of sales don't go through because people follow up only 1, 2, and then they stop. You yourself, before the guy convinces you to buy that perfume or for you to like that perfume, you went there, you spray some, you smell. Some of you left, you came back, you spray, you left, you came back. So many times they follow you up before you even go to buy it. So the same thing is going to work. Some of you say nobody support my stuff. How many people do you support? It is like that. It's principle. And then if you do all this, you have to learn how to repeat the process. You keep repeating the process. If you're on the call, you are a business person, you are here to join us. These are the money-producing activities. We prospect, we invite, we present. This can be one-on-one anytime, any day. You follow up, you close these people, and you keep repeating. It becomes boring, but I've been doing this for so many years. The boring things that we ignore, they are the things that are supposed to make us money. I hope I'm making sense so far. Like I told you, I always say everyone can get enthused about starting. Only the rare ones, few ones, can endure to finish. We started with 30. People are coming and going. Now we are 21. That's how it is. Jesus took about 70-something people, sieved them to 12. That's the only way. We have a lot of countries in the world. Today, when they were doing the draw for the World Cup, only few people, I think 32. 100 and something countries in the world. That's how it is. You get a point? You get it? If you don't get it, then forget about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I want you to just drop in the comments, drop in something. If you learned something so far, what you've learned so far, drop it there for me. We are almost close. But I love it having you guys around. We get it, yeah, I can see. If you don't get it, then forget about it. Lord, Adam, the Zoom, we are closing in the next 10 minutes. Don't worry. Now, this, I want to prepare your mind, the things you are going to face anytime you join us, any business you are building. Wherever you are building from, whatever you do, however you do it, these are some of the things you are going to meet. The things you are going to meet. people are going to reject you. Okay. Oh, that business doesn't work. Oh, I've joined something. See, joining a company, having an ID from that company is different than being a partner. It's different than building, being part for the business to be part of you, to be in your head, and is different from to be in your heart. Having an idea and going in because some of you join because somebody forced you. Okay, somebody forced you to join. Somebody forced you. Oh, sorry, I think my hand hit it. Some people force you to join. So you think that it is all about, oh, I've joined this one, I joined that company, I joined it. See, this thing work, the platforms work. All the platforms you have, it works. But you need to stay put to do it. You need to love it. You need to have fun with it. This thing is someone's full-time business. This business is someone's full-time business. If you like, go and look for David Imonite, Simon Chan, Eric Worre. Those of you who don't know all these people, look for Solomon Abebio, Nick Owusu, Daniel Sekwe. These are Ghanaians. These ones I mentioned. Even me myself. Who? Jarrod. Go and go to businessforhome.com, www.businessforhome.com, and just search for, okay, you want the names again? David Imonite, Jarrod Wilkins, Solomon Abebio Ajiman, Mr. Nick Owusu, Madam Titi, Charles Tambo, Dovisenyo, Eric Worre. These are people who do this and they are billionaires. Okay, follow somebody who knows. Do what is working for people. It is not about, these people have, most of them have doctorates. Some have, me, I'm a first class. I have 3.97 GPA as a computer engineering student. I repair planes, but those things don't make me. This business changed my life financially. That is what I want you to know. Okay, so I don't listen to people who come and say this thing don't work. You can't approve what God, you can't disapprove what God has approved. This is the only way we can change the situation when it comes to unemployment. I am telling you, this is the only way. So if you understand it well and you preach to the rest of the people, they will accept it. We have to make it attractive to people to know. Not jumping from one place to another thinking that there's something good somewhere. Stay put at one place, build it for so many years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. If it doesn't work, move, look for a good one. Now, when you join, people will reject you. People will deceive you. Oh, I will join, I will do it, I'm coming, I'm going to build with you. They will join and they will leave. I have been following some of you on this call for so many years. I've followed some prospects for 2, 3, 4 years. Yes, business growth doesn't happen within a month. Nobody, the people who have made money all over the world, created wealth, go and read about them. How long have they started their business? So why did you just start 2 weeks, one day, and then you want to make $1 million? You will be a thief. That's why you'll be cutting corners, deceiving people. So they'll be taking their money to come in. They should come and invest. It doesn't work like that. People will deceive you. People will join. People who you brought into the business and help them to grow, they will not turn against you and be fighting you. These are all part of life. Your story is not going to be different. It is the same thing for everybody. Go and ask Bill Gates. Go and ask Imonite. Go and ask Jarrod. Go and ask Eric Worre himself. Go and ask all the business gurus in your, yes, www.businessforhome.com. Go right now, click on highest earners, and then you see the names, and then you know that you have belief in this industry, this profession. And ask me how many employees you know in your country that will make the money you are going to see in that particular publications. People are making a month $1 million. How many employees? How many traditional business owners in your situation? We are looking for you to build with you. Whosoever have spoken about this business before, get to them. And then one thing you need to know, people will keep saying it doesn't work. And now this guy started, he didn't make money. So does it mean that because somebody started didn't make money, you are not going to make money? Did you even ask if the person has done what he's supposed to do and he didn't make money? Did you ask? You have to ask. The person cannot join today and refuse to do something in the next 3 years and then they're making money and he is not making. But now come to talk of it. My last point. If you are doing a traditional business, you have a eatery, you have a restaurant, you have an IT firm and stuff like that. 10 years ago, or all the companies that are doing well in your country 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, when they were opening, when they were starting, there are other businesses who equally started at that time. Where are the other businesses? What did they do that they are out of business, but this guy has done and he's still in business? These are things you are supposed to be asking yourself. It's the same. I've joined the business. I've started my journey with people. They follow. They think that this is not for me. They are going to do something. They leave down. They are doing something. They keep jumping from one place to another. It doesn't work like that. Wealth creation takes time. So if you want to build with her, you want to build with me, you want to build with him, you have to know that consciously. You tell yourself that no, things don't just work for any 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now, to even make a woman satisfied in bed, this is just by the way. How long will it take? Don't be a 1 minute wealth creation mindset human. It doesn't work like that. These are some of the things. And if you are already building this business and you think things are not going for you, sometimes you have to know that things will not work if we don't work. Things will work. Some people quit at the very best time that their breakthrough is about to come. Reassess your own self again and know. And then don't, you see, mismanage expectations are one of the biggest reasons why people fail in our profession. It depends also what you've listened to. Nobody should come and preach to you that you make money tomorrow morning, 1 month, 2 months time. It is not an investment. It's a business. Investment, you drop your money, you sleep, and then you are expecting a certain percentage every month. Business, you need to build it. You need to open your mouth. You need to talk to people every day. So you have to manage your expectation. If you mismanage your expectation, you fall out quick. People will tell you no. No must be like vitamin A to you here. No, no, I'm no, no. And then you go and get yes. For you to get that one strong yes, you need to listen to a lot of no's. Very, very, very important. You see, the call is supposed to be 7. Some people are joining 8:30. Some will be joining 8:40. You get a point. It is like that. People will come in the morning. People will leave. When you have a dream, you will face it fearlessly. When people are talking nonsense, I don't care. You post, people don't comment. You have to still post. You talk about business, people don't. You have to still post. Some of you, the only thing you do is talk about business, talk about your product. No, give value. Why will people join you? Give value. Give value. At least get the prospect curious. Let them people. What is it? No, it's not. You are not. You are in a different world altogether. Learn how to practice. Learn how to do it professionally. Ladies and gentlemen, I talk for money. I speak for money. People with a why. If you have a why, WHY, what's hurting you? If you have something that is hurting you, you'll be excited as long as things are going well. The moment they are hit by the rough part, they are gone. If you have a why, you will stay. If you don't have a why, the moment people quit, you can build. Now you are building and you are making all the money. And then things are happening for you as soon as people start living, doing other stuff. if you don't take time, you will live too. God bless you. God bless your family. And certainly, God bless your kids. Ambrosia, I'm so excited, so grateful for this opportunity. Now, let's go to the chat box. If you have any question, if you have any things you want to know, you can ask in the chat box. Thanks so much for joining. Cameroon, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Ghana. I love you all. My name is Dovise. Yeah, DC, Congo. Congo is here. Hey, King David, I see you. Okay. You can drop your question in the chat box if you have some. If you have any. Yeah, oh, beautiful.
I don't have lights. I don't have lights. But I'm still here. Thank you so much for the knowledge that you have shared with us this evening. I know most of us have learned something from this powerful message you delivered to us, and we are going to put it in practice. You know, this business, our business is not just, getting into it and watching. You sit and watch. You have to get into it and work. It's not just working, but working smart. You work every day. I can give a testimony that I've been down for the past 2 weeks, but I used my phone. I organize this meeting, just lying on my chair every day. I have to talk to you, and we organize this meeting. So just to prove that you don't have to sit and wait for something to happen. You have to go all out. No matter the challenges that you have, no matter the challenges that you face, if you're determined, if you're focused, if you're consistent, you're going to achieve a lot from this our platform. So thank you so much, boss, for this wonderful presentation. I hope a lot of people have been trying to get into the meeting. I don't know what happened today. Most of my team members, they're not on the meeting. They have been struggling to join the meeting, but I don't know what happened. So, but the few people who are here, I believe you're going back home. With something you have learned from Dovi. So, if you have any questions that he can answer, you can drop in the chat box, or you can raise your hand up and you ask your questions and we take the questions. So thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, so there's a question here.
Okay.
He said, how can I follow up someone who want to join my team but I don't have money? I don't have money there. It's something we all hear every day. So I said, starting a business is not only about the money. So you can equally give the guy, there are things like these are some of the approaches. If you say you don't have money to do the business, and maybe I said, okay, I'll help you. I'm going to give you a certain amount of product, because that's what we're going to do. One side, you see that I'm going to give you a certain amount of product, look for customers for it. If they want to buy it, you use the profits or the money of the product to register you. Are you able to do it? Okay, the next one, can you get 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 6 people who want to get on board to talk to them about the business? Yes, if they are ready to join with their cash, I could personally fund your account for you, get them under you, make the profit out of it, and then I'll take the profit. Before already have your account. Are you able to do it? It's all about the zeal, the passion, if the person is ready to do it. If he's not ready to do that one, you can't use your money to go and register for the person. It is not, I don't advise that. If the person is really hungry, is really ready to do the business, these are some of the things I do for the people. All right, you say you don't have money. Okay, this is the business. This is what the business is from. Go get me 5 people, get me 6 people who are ready to join. I'm going to give you the push, the starting capital, and then going to put those people under you. Instantly, we are going to make money. Are you going to do it? Would you get me 6 people, 10 people to talk to them every 2 weeks, every 3 days? Could you be able to get 5 people to use this product, a product that have these health benefits? Do look for people who are suffering from this product, who this ailment that we can help them solve. Are you ready to do that? So that's how I follow up on people. It's not about I don't have money. If you don't have money, you should be able to do something else for the money. For money. Godwin, is it you are asking if it's about network marketing? We are 101% networkers on this call. We do network marketing. And I recommend network marketing to any employee. I have people on this call who are nurses, who are doctors, who are orthopedic, blah, blah, blah. I'm an engineer. In fact, for your information, not just an engineer, I'm a military officer. But this is what I do aside my job. 24/7, if I'm not at work, this is what I do. There's nothing wrong about network marketing. It is how we preach it, how we perceive it, how we see it from afar, how people even preach it, our predecessors. So we have to give it a nice facelift. We have to give it a nice name to reclaim that chance. Because if you accept it and you do it well, you will enjoy the fruit of this profession. How can I do? Ernest, thanks for opening our eyes. We bless God. Thanks for joining too. Thank you so much for this. Okay. Thank you all. Glory from Congo. Glory is a hero. All right. So I think Ambrosia, we can hang it off. I think there's no other question anymore. And if there's no other question.
Yeah, I think there's no other question.
Yeah.
So